Taurus, welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so very much for being here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I do appreciate it. So if you are new, follow and like on TikTok and YouTube for me. I'm trying to grow my collective so that I can reach more people and grow my community. It would really help me and it would mean a lot to me. So thank you for doing that. If you are new, I'm going to do a traditional Celtic cross spread with the tarot. And then I brought out these three oracles. I was just feeling called to these. I have this angel oracle, this energy oracle here, and then this is the elements. And then I have a little booklet for that. But I'm going to pull probably 2 cards from each of those at the end just to get an overall feel for the energies and to get some last minute messages from Spirit. So we'll go ahead and get into the tarot. And if you want to stick around at the end, I'm going to have some announcements, so you can stick around for those. Let's see. So we have the 8 of Swords, 5 of Wands, the Tower. Wow. Taurus, you are going through it. Ace of Cups, the Lovers, Queen of Swords, High Priestess, Queen of Wands, Judgment, 5 of Pentacles, and underneath we have the 2 of Swords. So you are definitely going through it here, Taurus. So I always pull the underneath, which gives me an idea of the underlying energy. And this is the decision card. This is about balance. It's about decision. She's also got her heart blocked here, if you look. But this is kind of like a stalemate. A decision is not being made type of energy. So we'll definitely get more into this. We have, at the heart of the spread, the situation is the 8 of Swords. So the 8 of Swords is definitely like being in your head. It's about feeling stuck, feeling trapped in a situation. So this definitely could be a love relationship with the Ace of Cups and the Lovers here. This could also be, you know, about your work, because we do have Pentacles. So you're take it how it resonates. If you're here for a love reading, it could be about that. But this is definitely like feeling trapped. You're feeling stuck somewhere. You're feeling like you're restricted in something, whatever that is. You're feeling helpless in a situation, whether that's a romantic situation or your work situation. So the blockage here is competition and challenges. So this has been a very challenging situation. You may have some competition and conflict. You may be competing with someone if you're at work and you have competition at work, or you may be competing with other parties in a relationship, whether that's, you know, other romantic partners, or it could be family members interrupting, interfering into your relationship. But it's definitely about some like tension and maybe even arguments, but it's got that, you know, that struggle energy to it. So the root of this is the Tower. I feel like there was a Tower moment that happened or is about to happen, which is like sudden upheaval. It's a change. So maybe some information came to light and you've had a Tower moment due to that. Again, it could be in your work. I honestly feel like this is a love situation. I feel like you're feeling trapped in a situation and there's a lot of arguing, and a lot of just conflicted energy. And it's due to this Tower moment, whatever that may be, whatever happened in this relationship. I feel like it was a Tower moment for you. So in the recent past, we have this Ace of Cups, this love offer, this new beginning in love. So it could be that you met someone and you're, you know, going with that new person. Like you did, it was a sudden realization that you weren't happy in your relationship and you were offered this cup of love, or it could be you just wanting a new start in love, a new start in your love life. Your subconscious or your higher self is, we have the Lovers, which is a love relationship. It can also be about a decision. So again, this could be about your work. It doesn't have to be about your love situation, but it could be. This could just be a choice that you know you need to make, but it could be a choice in a love relationship that you need to make. This Ace of Cups could be about your creativity. Take that how it resonates. But in the past, you definitely opened yourself up to love in some way, but you have a decision to make here, or you know that there's a decision coming. This could revolve around this love relationship, this union, and it could just be a partnership, like at work even. But in the near future, we have this Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is all about boundaries. She's very clear on what she wants. You know, she has her hand out to receive, but she still has that sword up. You know, she's no fool. She's very intelligent, but she's very clear about what she wants. She's very honest and independent, but she does hold her boundaries. So you may be in a situation where you need to hold your boundaries for whatever reason. Maybe it's just, you know, you're feeling stuck in a situation with conflict due to maybe somebody asked for a divorce here, or whether that you or the other person, or somebody has decided that they no longer want to be in a relationship, or situations, again, it could be a work situation, because the Ace of Cups can be about your creativity. In the recent past, we have this new opportunity for creativity, this new opportunity of love. This is just an emotional offer. So your advice from Spirit here is the High Priestess. The High Priestess can be about hidden knowledge. She can be about secrets, but she's also about trusting your intuition. So I feel like Spirit is telling you to trust your intuition, rely on yourself, your spirituality, go within and understand that you have the answers, but you need to trust your intuition in this situation. So in the immediate environment is the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands it's a fire sign. It's Aries, Leo, Sag, but she's very creative. She is very enthusiastic, very go-getter type of personality, very joyous energy. So I feel like that's kind of the energy that you're sitting in right now. You're very charismatic, very energetic. I feel like that's, you're confident. You know, you're holding your boundaries. So maybe this was you that kind of wanted a new love offer. You wanted something new in love, and you made the decision, because we also had the Two of Swords here, which is about a difficult decision. So maybe you made the decision to leave this situation and go towards a new cup of love, or you're just deciding to pour into yourself. You know, this can be about you pouring into yourself for a change and not focusing on this love. But it could also be about a love offer coming in, or it came in, because this is recent past. So your hopes and fears are Judgment. And the Judgment is like leaving the past behind. It's also like a renewal, a reckoning type of energy. So I feel like you're hoping to leave the past behind and kind of renew your energy here, which I totally love for you. And I feel like you're definitely going to move towards that energy. The overall energy, we have the Five of Pentacles, which is like a lack or feeling left out, feeling a loss and some grief here. So that can definitely go along with this relationship. If you've ended something in your life and you've had this Tower moment and you made a decision, you're obviously going to feel that loss. You're going to feel that grief. So, you know, you just don't want to sit in that energy for too long. But you're not alone. I mean, there are people, you know, these two can go right inside whatever building this is and get assistance. You just need to ask for it. You know, you're not alone in this situation. Spirit is always with you, but you have others that can help you as well. So definitely look to others and maybe ask for some help. This is a really interesting reading. I really like this reading though, Taurus. So let's see what you don't see coming. What does Taurus not see coming, Spirit? So we have this Four of Cups, which can be like a board, but it's also about like this gift being given and you're just kind of like, nah, not interested. So maybe it's this person coming back, you know, offering you this cup of love and you're just like, you know what, I'm really not interested. But you've definitely been through it. So I see you like persevering, and this is like the last stand type of, they called it the wounded warrior because he has like this bandage on his head here, and It's this 9 of Wands, like carrying burden. So you've definitely been through it. And this could just be like it's stagnant and you persevering. You know, you feel, again, with this stuck energy here with this 8 of Swords, you just kind of feel stagnant and stuck. But you're persevering through that. Just sit back at your Empress energy. You know, this is what you don't see coming in. This abundant, fruitful, fertile energy here. You just kind of sit back in that Empress energy because you definitely have abundance and growth coming. And fertility, like it's a nurturing energy. So you definitely have some abundance and nurturing energy coming in here. What are the actions and advice for Taurus? Actions and advice for Taurus, please, Spirit. So we have the Star, which is hope, renewal, healing. So maybe you just kind of need to heal right now from whatever this Tower moment was. Yeah, I love this. Okay, so, you know, move forward with precision, heal, and, you know, have the hope, rejuvenate yourself, heal from whatever this Tower moment was and this conflict and everything was. You're moving forward with ambition and definitely with some speed here. And then we have the 3 of Cups, which is about like joy and celebration. So I feel like you just need to heal yourself, focus on yourself, have some hope and renewal, and then, you know, go out with friends and celebrate. You know, this is obviously whatever this Tower moment was, it has opened you up, because I feel like this was your decision, your doing, and you're moving into something better. You know, you got bigger and better things coming in. You got this Empress energy coming in. I really love this energy for you, Taurus. So let's see what the angels have to say. Cut your cords. Ask Archangel Michael to clear any old attachments to fear that stem from past relationships, freeing you from destructive patterns. I love that. So this could very well be that a relationship has ended and you're moving into something new. You know, and whether this is, like I said, self-love, like maybe you're pouring into yourself here because this relationship was not what you wanted. It was, you know, you had all this conflict and arguments. So maybe you're just moving into taking care of yourself now. And then we have heal away addictions. It's time to let go of behaviors that are blocking you from your heart's desire. Ask Archangel Raphael to help you with this healing. Again, with the healing. And both of these cards were about relationships and attachments and toxic energy. So this could have very well been a toxic relationship that you were in and you ended it. And that's awesome. I love that for you, that self-awareness and moving in. It's not easy, which is, you know, obviously that Tower moment and this difficult decision. But I feel like it was for your highest good. And this is just amazing. And you're going to feel it. You know, understand that. Feel it, heal it, and move on from it, you know. You never want to, so when we have this 5 of Pentacles, you know, we want to feel your feelings. You don't want to sit in them and dwell on them for too long, but we definitely want to feel them and heal from them because it's so important. Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So learn from this relationship. What did you learn from this toxicity? You don't want to do this again. Pour into yourself. Give yourself the love that you deserve and that you weren't getting. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Yes, obviously. Find your happiness. Heal yourself. Do what you want to do. Pour that cup of love into yourself. I love that for you, Taurus. So here we have animals. Companionship, number 21. I really love that card. It's a beautiful card. I love these cards. They're amazing. And then we have inner core, solidity. And it's number 18. These are like element cards, the element oracle. I really love this deck. I was just really drawn to it today, and I've been doing all my collective readings with this one. So number 21, animals, companionship. We all have a superpower. Find yours and exercise it. Take time out to share your gifts. The natural world calls you. It is a part of you. Experience having an animal companion, but if you cannot, then donate or make your property animal friendly or help animal causes. I love that. So maybe that's part of your healing. You know, animals can be very healing. and they always know when we're going through things. So maybe if you can't have a pet, or if you don't want a pet, then maybe volunteer at like an animal shelter and help out with the animals. Or maybe it's time to adopt a dog. I know I did that when I went through my divorce. I was volunteering at the animal shelter, and that's how I found my little guy, and we've been inseparable ever since. So maybe that's something you need to do. It was very healing for me to pour my energy into something that needed me. He had heartworms at the time, and I took him for treatments, and now he's heartworm free. And you know, it was this whole big deal, and he's my little soulmate dog. So maybe that's something you need to look into, or just, you know, volunteer. Like I said, if you don't want an animal, they are a big responsibility. So then we have 18, inner core solidity. Stay constant in your endeavors. Do not stop your progress. Seek those who are reliable and solid. Keep your promises. The greatest power is from the inside out. I love that. Again, with the healing, you know, heal internally, go within, heal yourself. Definitely don't go back to what you had before. Again, with this 4 of Cups, if this isn't a stagnancy, if this is like somebody offering you this cup of love after all this conflict and you're like, meh, you know, don't go back to what broke you, because that's never the answer. Unless they have healed too, but that's a whole other reading. So, all right, guys, I hope that that was helpful. I hope that that could give you some answers that you needed, and I will see you guys next time. If you want to stick around for the announcements, I'm going to start with those. So, I do have my website up and running. I'm super excited about it. It's really cool and interactive. There's like tarot and astrology stuff on there. You can go play around. There are free principles if you'd like to go and print those. There's like tarot meanings, some astrology stuff, and then a spiritual awakening printout. It kind of lets you know where you are on your path. And that's part of my coaching program. If you're interested in getting a spiritual coach, I love to coach others through their spiritual awakenings and kind of help them along their path, maybe open up to what they want more of. So definitely take a look at that if you're interested. The printable's free, but I do give it to every coaching client as well. So it's kind of a starting point for us to see where they're at, and then to see where they would like to go on their journey. So go check those out. If you are on the home page and you scroll all the way to the bottom, you can sign up for my newsletter. The first of the month, I send out an astrology, basically just kind of like the energies for the month, what you can expect from the energies, what type of energy that you're going to have to work with, and how to work through it and everything. And I only send a couple of emails. I send the one at the beginning of the month. I don't send a lot, and I don't sell them to third-party companies. I have an Excel spreadsheet that I keep them in for my personal use, and I'm not going to bombard you with emails, I promise. I don't like having that done to me, and I'm not going to do it to others. So it's just for the newsletter if you're interested in astrology and you want to work with the energies, or anytime I have any kind of sale, I'll probably update you guys through the email. But I'll also let you know when I'm giving away the free tarot reading, so you can enter the contest for that. So definitely go sign up for that newsletter for me. And then if you want to make any purchases, donations, that's all on the website. All the links are in all the places. So I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you for all that have purchased, sent me donations, bought me coffee, whatever it may be. Every little bit helps me, and I appreciate you guys so much. And I know a lot of people don't, you know, they're not interested in the products, or they don't have the money. Just being here, sharing your energy with me, the likes, the shares, the comments, it pushes my channel out there. Send it to somebody you think would like the content, if you have friends with the same interests. So I really appreciate all that you guys do for me, and I love that you are here showing up for yourselves as well. And I will see you guys next week. Bye.